Hello, how are you guys? Hope you're fine today at home. Acha kuanza hiyo tabia tusikosane, sawa? Naona katuni yako nizime na nikwambie uende. Hi, I tried to join the event. Yeah, but it failed. Even my phone have refused to start the live. I don't know why. So I've just started my own live without inviting people, guests. I just wait you to start a live, then you invite me. Start your live, then invite me, I join. Maybe it will work like that. Have you heard that, Richie? Can you create a live, then you invite me? Maybe after, let me end this one after 40 minutes, then you invite me. After 40 minutes, I'll end this one, then you will invite me. Is it so? Guys, how are you? How are you? Welcome all guys. Yeah, you're much welcome. Okay, thank you, my dear. I hope you will not forget. Hi, Prime. How are you? How are you? And guys, you can also tell where you are being from. Today we are in the house. It's very cold. I did not go to work because today I didn't have somewhere to go, but I'll go. Where are you from? I'm in Kenya, Nairobi, Kenya. I'm not. Okay, thank you, my dear. I hope you are well, Lichi. And I hope everything is fine at your place. Guys, and for those who've not subscribed, please subscribe, comment where you're being from, tell us what you're doing. Yeah, I will appreciate so much. Yeah, today I'm here with my son. He's watching a cartoon here. Here he's watching an animation. He's so busy. Oh, you are in India. How is India? How is India, my dear? How is India? Is it cold like here? Today it's really freezing and we are in 1st August and it is really freezing. God's own country. Okay, that's nice. That's good. Nice. Okay, have you subscribed to this YouTube channel? Prime, have you subscribed to this YouTube channel? Guys, and for those who've not subscribed, please subscribe, comment where you are being from. Yeah, you can tell us where you are being from. Actually, we are now at 602. We are almost getting to 1,000. I'm so happy because we are moving. Yeah. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. And you can also tell us where you're being from. Hey, in Kenya, it's really cold today. Very cold. Useke kitu iko hapa na song. Sawa? Si uache hiyo icheze. Eh? Okay, sawa. I'm in Nigeria. My dear from Nigeria. Have you gone to work? Wengine haifanyi. Uguza hapo. Hapo. Uguza hapo na kidole. Hapo. Hapo juu. Si na hiyo side. Hapa mbele tu. Hapo tu penye ulikuwa umeshika hapo mbele. Hapa mbele. I'm in my office already. Wow, that's nice. Oh, keep working, my dear. How far are you? Tell people to subscribe on YouTube, your YouTube channel. Yeah. Wacha kuguza huko nyuma, utaanza kuchokora kitu yenyewe. Leta hiyo. Saida ni manga. Wow, how are you Saida? Na uko Kenya wapi? Uko wapi Kenya? Uko Kenya wapi? Where are you in Kenya Saida?
Nataka kuangalia
Saida, where are you in Kenya? Which county are you in? Saida ni manga. Which county are you in? Guys, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe, comment where you're being from. And if you've not subscribed, by the way, there are those who have been following me on my lives. Thank you so much. I really appreciate for that. And I love you guys. For those who have subscribed, thank you so much. At least every day. You keep moving. Saida, are you still there? Which part of the country are you in? Ikikataa kufanya unaachana nayo. Wachana na simu.
Nione kuna what percent.
Ai, sijui kama ni mawe na unanisumbua kwa live yangu. Sasa juu haifanyi, nitaifanya nini? It's not working. Hebu unaona, sijui inafanya nini.
Hebu tuone. Volume inaweza fanya.
Hebu goja.
Ona volume.
Wacha kwa mpole.
Imeanza kufanya.
Haifanyi, fanyia sukuma na hapa kwa hii hapa. Uscroll hadi uende kwenye unataka kwenda. Sorry guys, I was trying to help my son. And he's now okay. He wanted me to show him how to use this remote. Guys, yeah, you can tell us what we are doing. But I shall tell people, you can ask any question. Yeah. You can ask any question. We can share a lot here. Yeah, maybe you have a lot. Na usiweke bandi kuna wimbo. Sawa?
Kwa nini?
Ita affect ya hapa hii nini yangu. Sawa? Guys, if you not subscribe, please subscribe. Comment. Yeah, tell us where you're being from. And tell us what you're doing. Actually, today it's very good here in Kenya. Sasa ninakwambia usiweke song. Punguza volume. Bible ya Wiriko. Bible ya Wiriko. Eh? You don't know?
Yes.
You should know. Kama ujui unini uende yangu. Ende yangu. Enda ulete. Enda ulete.
Ngoja.
Enda ulete. Nitazima.
I need to see what.
What do you want to see? Leech, you're still there. You're currently not busy. I can see that, yes? The customer are yet to come. Lichi, I'm with you. Wow, that's nice. I love that and I love you for that. Thank you. By the way, you're a good friend. You keep supporting me on my life. And I love that and I appreciate. Yeah. I hope you have got. How far are you? I wish you. I don't usually work on the morning. Okay. Good to know. Oh, how far are you on your subscription? Maybe how many subscribers do you have right now? At least from the last time we were with you, I am now at 602. What about you? Lichi, how many of them do you have subscribers? I'm at 602. What about you? Oh, jeez. 2K plus. That's good. Yeah, guys, you can also subscribe to Richie YouTube channel as you subscribe to mine. Yes. Je, niende Bible. Niende. Oh, I hope I get to 2,000 like you are. At least I get to 2,000 subscribers. I'm at 602. I hope I'll get the 600, 1,000. I wish it would be soon. Oh gosh. Most of the people have not subscribed. Anyway, Jesu niende. Nitaizima. Haya. Nizime. Basi niende. This is my 3 years account. Wow. You have tried. For me, I just started another some few months ago. That is when I started posting, and yeah, that is when I started posting. Actually, you can see the first shot that I uploaded. I never thought we'd come to this far. I hope by the end of this year I'll be able to get more than 1,000 subscribers. I just wish to I get to more than 1,000 subscribers. I just wish it would soon. This is my 3 years. Yeah, I wish before the end of this year we'll be able to be 1,000 plus subscribers. Jida muniende
Ngoja.
ufanye
Nataka kutafuta
ati
akili.
leta nitakutafutianga, enda uniletee na uharakishe.
Ngoja sijui sana nataka kando ya kulia.
Si ungekuwa umefika na umerudi ukuje utafute. Hii imefungwa.
Hiyo ya panga kidiki.
Sawa, harakisha. Unaweza kufanya. My son has given me some work here to search for him a certain channel. That's why I'm busy scrolling on this TV so that I can see what he wants. I hope I got it. I got it. So now I'm yawning. Oh, Yeah, I'm done. Changwa. Changwa from Kenya. How are you? And Changwa. How are you? How are you? How are you, Changwa? How are you doing? Saira Naima. Guys, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to that YouTube channel. Comment where you're being from. Tell us what you're doing. We will appreciate. But I would like to share some words with you guys. Yeah. It's good to keep sharing the word of God. So, hi. As if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, comment where you're being from, and also like the golden and silver article. Jesus. Uh, mm, 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 the door opens because there are.
H and E and I.
Uh, yeah. Willie Ayuko. Guys, let us keep subscribing on this YouTube channel. Welcome to the King of that's the Lord Christmas. Oh, I hope you are all there and you can share the word of God, and you can help me with your knowledge or with your understanding. Okay, I would like to read this word. John Kamuti, hi. How are you, John? John, how are you? I hope you are fine. I'd like to read this word in First King. It is about Elijah with the Seraph with the woman. And as I talk about this, I want to tell someone that God can provide help even when you think it is your end or when you think there is no way out. Kenyan, I'm fine. Thank you so much from Kenya. You're much welcome here. I hope you have subscribed to this YouTube channel. Welcome. So, as I was saying, the Self-Made woman thought they would cook the last flour that they had and then they die. That is what the Self-Made woman thought. But she never thought that God would use someone to come and help her and to come and bring solution for tomorrow. She thought that they would eat that bread for one day that they would had cooked, but by the grace of God, they never ate that bread that died. They ate even until the the drought was over. So as I read this word, I want to encourage someone who thinks, if you think that you are at your end, like you think that there is no hope for tomorrow, I want to tell someone there is hope for tomorrow. There is that hope for tomorrow. Like God will provide a way out. Even if you think there is no way out, God will provide a way out. Because that Self-Made woman never thought that God would provide something for tomorrow. She thought they would die tomorrow after eating that bread, the last bread. Let me read this Bible verse. Although I'll start from chapter 17, verse 1. That is First King, chapter 17, verse 1. I'll continue until we get where we'll get this Self-Made woman, so that you can understand what was happening before we get to the Self-Made woman. So, verse 1. And Elijah the Tishbite, who was of the inhabitants of Gilead, said unto Ahab, As the Lord God of before whom I stand, there shall um, there shall not be dew nor rain these years, but according to my word. And the word of the Lord came unto him, saying, Get you from here, and turn eastward, and hide yourself by the brook Cherith, that is east of Jordan. And it shall be that you shall drink of the brook, and I have commanded the ravens to feed you there. In this word, there are a lot of things that we can learn. Can you imagine God told Elijah to go to the brook, and he told Elijah that the raven would feed him. Can you imagine God sending raven to feed you? Yeah, how they would feed Elijah. They did not eat the meat, and you know how ravens like meat. They would not eat the blood and all the meat. Can you imagine how God can provide help for you? If Elijah was able to wait for those 3 years, yeah, for those 3.5 years, Elijah would eat, yeah, and yet there was no rain, there was no even dew. Yeah, I want to encourage someone and to tell someone, even if it seems like there is no hope, there is hope. Even if things are not the way you'd like them to be, there is hope for tomorrow. There is hope that you will live, that you will be there, and you will survive what you are going through, and you will be able to overcome what you are going through. Yeah. Can you imagine? Elijah was feeding from those raven. He was fed by the raven. Who thought that he would get anything from those raven? He never thought he would get anything. But by the grace of God, he was able to feed and to drink. Let us continue so that we can get to the Seraph woman. We are now in the verse 4, and it shall be that you shall drink no okay, verse 5. So he went and did according unto the word of the Lord, for he went and dwelt by the brook Cherith, that is east of the Jordan. And the ravens brought him bread and meat in the morning, and bread and meat in the evening, and he drank of the brook. And it came to pass after a while that the brook dried up, because there had been no rain in the land. And the word of the Lord came unto him, saying, Arise, get you to Zelophehad, which belonged to Sidon, and dwell there. Behold, I have commanded a widow woman there to sustain you. So he arose and went to Zelophehad. And when he came to the gate of the city, behold, the widow woman was there gathering stick. And he called to her and said, Bring me, I pray you, a little water in a vessel, that I may drink. And as she was going to bring it, he called to her and said, Bring me, I pray you, a morsel of full bread in your hand. And she said, As the Lord your God lives, I have not bread, but a handful of meal in a barrel, and a little oil in a jar. And behold, I am gathering 2 sticks, that I may go in and prepare it for me and my son. Sorry, my son, for my son, that we may eat it and die. And Elijah said unto her, Fear not, go and do as you have said, but make me from it a little loaf first, and bring it unto me, and after that make some for you and for your son. For thus says the Lord, God of Israel, the barrel of meal shall not run out, neither shall the jar of oil fail, until the day the Lord send rains upon the earth. I hope you have heard that one. Can you imagine? Sometimes God can use the weak people, those people in your society that you think they are weak, to be the blessing to others. Can you imagine that woman? She was a window. She would feed the prophet of God, Elijah. Who would thought that God would use that window to feed that prophet? And that window, she never thought they would live for tomorrow, because she thought they would eat and die. But God provided a way out. I want you to learn something from this, that God can use anything to help you. God can use anyone to help you. It doesn't matter how people they seems like. Maybe you can find me and look down at me and think that I cannot be of help to you. But maybe God can use me even in my weakness to help you, or God can use me in my weakness to help someone else. So don't look down to people because they are not like you, because they are not dressed up well like you, because they are not good looking like you. Yeah, don't look down to people. Yeah, look at those people and see the grace of God in them. Look at those people and know that God is doing things in their lives to maybe that can help you. Hmm? God commanded Elijah and told him, go to that Seraphic widow. Yeah? Because God does not look on our powers or anything. God could have told Elijah to go to Ahab. If he looks at the way people are, he would have said Elijah to go to Ahab. But God does not look our appearance or our greatness. He just look at a person, even with the way your heart. He can just look you at the way you are and make you help to many people. So I'd like to encourage someone. If you are giving up, remember God can provide and make a way in any way. Eh? God can make a way where there is no way. God can use anyone or anything to help you. Yeah. At the first verses, we saw that God used Laban to feed Elijah. God used Laban to feed Elijah. Can you imagine? God used birds. So there is nothing that God cannot use to help you. There is no one God cannot use to help you. It's only that yani, be open-minded and tell God to give you that discerning spirit, so that you can discern who God has sent to you for your help, who God has sent you for your maybe salvation or anything, because God can work in any way to help you. Hmm? Sometimes I usually look at people, even here in our country, even in our churches, there are people who will look you down to, like, now this one anaweza saidia nani, whom can he or he help. That is what people do, but they don't give God a chance maybe to use that person to help you. I want to encourage you today. Don't give up. Even if you think there is no tomorrow, even if it seems like there is no tomorrow, even if it seems like you are now giving up, let me tell you, trust in the Lord because He'll be there for you. Trust in the Lord because He'll provide for you. Trust in the Lord because He'll make a way where there seems to be no way. Yeah, if He's able to send the Laban to feed Elijah, if He's able to send Elijah to that widow, yeah, And there are many people like Ahab who had a lot, who would have helped Elijah, but God sent Elijah to that window. Mungu hawezi kosa kutumia mtu yeyote. God can use everyone. Yeah? The only thing we have to do is to keep trusting in God. Keep trusting in God, because if you don't trust in Him, I don't know where you'll get the help from. Yeah? If you divert your mind to someone else, or to people, or to other things, God will not help you. So the only thing we need to do is to tell God to help us and realize ourselves, and to tell God to help us realize whom the people He has sent in our lives, so that they can help us. Because God sent help every day. God sent help every day. It's only that we don't realize that God has sent those people. There is a preacher who taught us on Sunday, and he was telling us how he heard the voice of God, and he was told to tell to ask the uncertain woman how much to give her money, but he had to ask that woman how much she would want. Hmm? Can you imagine? That woman said she just wanted 200 shillings, and that man had a lot. And he asked her again, how much money can I give you? She just said 200 shillings. But that man just said to give him 5,000 shillings. But God had sent that man to be of help to that woman. Yeah? But that woman did not realize that God was there to help her, maybe to change her life. Sometimes we need to tell God to give us the discerning spirit. Maybe because God can send you help, but you fail to realize that God has sent you help. Can you imagine? The woman did not bake that bread for Elijah. Surely she would eat that bread for that day, and they would die the following day. But because she had the Spirit of God in her, yeah, she did what Elijah said. Therefore they lived, and they were able to live until the drought was over. That's why I'm telling someone, you should be able to realize those people that God has sent in your life to help you. Because most of us, we fail to get the help because we don't know when God sent people to help us, or the time God is there to help us. We just go with our own thoughts and with our own minds. I want to tell someone, tell God to help you, so that when He will send His help, you will not send away those people who are supposed to help you. Sometimes you may be sick. Let me use this example. You may be sick. Maybe God has sent me to pray for you. Yeah, I'm just giving an example, to pray for you so that you can get well. But because of my appearance, you you despise me, and you even don't want you even fail to allow me to play for you, and then I will go. Yeah, and because God had sent me to pray for you, I will not pray. Who will lose? You will be the one to lose. So I'm giving these examples so that you can be able to tell God, God, help me realize the time you'll send help for me. Help me realize the time you'll help my help to me. The time you help me to realize my destiny connector or my destiny helpers. Because sometimes people fails. Yeah, help me, God, to realize the time you'll send help for me. Kwa sababu if that Selafed woman really didn't realize that God was God, He would have sent him away. It's like here in Kenya. Yeah, someone can borrow you for some assistance, but because of your pride and many things, you fail to assist someone, and maybe it was just a test. So I'm telling someone today, we have to learn a lot, and we have to keep trusting in the Lord. I want you to learn and to ask God to help you understand when your helpers are allowed you, or when your helpers are with you, so that you don't fail your season or your time to be helped. Yeah, and I also want to tell someone, there is hope for tomorrow. You will not die. There is that hope for tomorrow. You will not die. There is hope for that tomorrow. You will live. Yeah, there is hope. Don't give up. Don't give up. Can you imagine if Elijah did not listen to God and he gave up after the block was over. Yeah, nothing would happen. He would just die if he stayed in the block. Sometimes the other thing we have to learn is to learn how to obey God. Learn how to listen to God and obey his voice. Because if Elijah would not understand the voice of God and obey, actually he would die with the drought. But he was able to listen and obey. God is telling him to go to the brook. He obeyed. God, after there, God is telling him, go to the woman of Zelophehad, that widow of Zelophehad, and he obeyed. If you fail to obey, I'm telling you, if you fail to obey, God will not help you. Because God, maybe sometimes we miss our season and our help because we fail to obey God. Yeah, they have things I'm touching. Maybe you fail to obey God. Maybe you fail to understand your season or the time you are to be helped. So there is a lot. There is a lot. Therefore, that's why I'm telling people, you should tell God to help you, even to understand the voice of God, because sometimes we fail to understand the voice of God. Huh? And sometimes when God is talking to us, we'll just let things slip by. Yeah? We just think that it is our mind. Maybe we are hearing things from our mind. No, it's God who is telling you to do something, or it is God who is telling you to start this or to stop this, so that He can help you. So there is hope for tomorrow. There is hope. Let me tell you, there is hope. Don't give up. Don't give up. If you give up, you will not help yourself. If you give up, you will not be able to withstand. You will not be able to withstand some other things. So you will lose your chances of your blessings. Yeah? The only thing you need is to tell God to connect you. Hmm? So I want to tell people there is hope for tomorrow. Yeah, even if you think that like your help is yani inaisha, like hakuna hope. You know, sometimes like the seller of the woman, the way woman, she thought she would die. She thought there would no hope. Is there telling him there is hope for tomorrow? Because they are helping him, and God is there to refill his jars. So don't give up. Stand firm. Tell God to help you. You'll be able to stand. There are things you can learn and you can do in life. Yeah? Yeah, there is hope. There is hope. Don't give up. And let us trust in the Lord, because after that much trusting in the Lord will not put his people in shame. God cannot let you trust in him all along, then you fail to live. No. You will trust in him and he will bless you. You will trust in him and he will hold you and carry you along. You will trust in the Lord and he will be able to help you walk and move and do things that you never thought you would do in life. Huh? There are things you have never done in life and you think you are not able to do them. But God is there telling you, you will go far. You will not die from where you are. You will not lose life from where you are. You will not lose everything. Yeah. So if you are there in the hospital, you are thinking there is no hope for tomorrow. I want to tell you there is hope for tomorrow. You will live to declare the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. You are not going to die because there is hope for tomorrow. Yeah. Don't give up. Even if you think that you have only those 500 shillings for today or 100 for today, there is hope for tomorrow. There is hope that you will live a better life tomorrow. You will live in a good life tomorrow. Don't lose your hope. Don't give up. There's hope for tomorrow. Keep trusting in God and learn to obey the voice of the Lord. Learn to obey what you hear from God. Learn to obey the servants of God. Sometimes God uses even mere men, even your children, to tell you something, but you are there thinking like a grown, not even listen to your child. Listen to those children. God can even use those children because you are seeing God is using loving. Therefore, God can use anyone, even a child. God can use anyone to bring your help, to maybe to deliver you from maybe trouble. So keep trusting in the Lord. Let God hold you and be able to stand. let God start help you, because you'll be able to move and go far. So God bless you so much. Thank you for those who are there in this live. Thank you for the like and for the comment. Please keep coming back again and again. And I love you so much. Bye bye.